morning, everybody. Would you believe the man who has recorded such song classics as Dumb All Over, Dog Breath, The Mud Shark, and Penguin in Bondage is now bringing us family-oriented rock and roll? At least it's oriented for one family, the Zappas. Father Frank, who has specialized in the humorous and the offbeat since the 60s, has now recorded a hit song with his daughter, Moon Unit Zappa. It's called Valley Girls.
Valley Girls, they go shopping at the Galleria mostly.
She's a valley girl in a clothing store. Okay, fine, for sure.
Bag your face, I'm sure.
Zappa's Valley Girls is a clever spoof of the trendy teens of LA's affluent suburbs, punctuated by daughter Moon's running commentary in the latest teenage slang.
Ready to the max. I would come home talking the Valley lingo, and my dad just thought that was a fun thing to write a song about, and so he decided to let the people know that there are Valley Girls out there, and we just played around with it.
Father Frank's music has rarely gained popularity with a mainstream audience, but thanks to Valley Girls, sales of his latest album are pushing skyward.
A Valley Girl has made a big difference because a lot of stations are playing it, but it's hardly indicative of the rest of the stuff that I do.
She said she was a magic mama. She could throw me tarot.
Back in the 60s, Zappa made irreverence a trademark. He was known for his outrageous stage antics, was once banned from a concert in London on obscenity grounds, and in many ways the controversial performer overshadowed the gifted musician.
More people know about me because of a poster of me sitting on a toilet than have ever heard my music, and a lot of people know my name and have never heard what I do. Have no idea what I do, and usually when my name is mentioned, it's mentioned in a negative or derogatory way because I'm a convenient kind of a villainous-looking kind of individual to toss in there to hold up as the negative. See, there's these great groups over here, and then there's him.
Daughter Moon and son Dweezil would be quick to disagree with that assessment of their dad. In real life, Frank's a devoted father and husband. From the titles of your songs, people would not have really thought of it as family-style music.
That's only because the thought patterns of the people who might be perceiving those things are not accurate. It has nothing to do with what we do. It's just a matter of the public perception. There is nothing wrong with a title like Prelude to the Afternoon of a Sexually Aroused Gas Mask. That's a family tune.
Gag me with an axe.
Moon's not the only Zappa following in Dad's footsteps. 12-year-old son Dweezil played guitar on tour with Frank this summer.
I like my dad's music because it's just, there's always something new to listen to, you know, and it's always based on such a good idea, you know.
Would Frank like to see his offspring seriously pursue the entertainment business?
I always thought that the manner in which I earn my living was something that I wouldn't wish to inflict on anyone else. But if they want to be in show business, no problem. You want to be in show business? Here it is.
I might be vile and pernicious, but you can't look away.
I was never interested in being like Perry Como. I'm not trying to impugn Perry because the guy does look good in an alpaca sweater, especially at Christmas time, you have to admit it. But I don't think that my real calling in life is to do that other sort of thing.
Do people sometimes ascribe more to what you're saying than what you're really saying? Do they think of you as being a genius?
Well, some people do, but there are other people that think that I'm the scum of the earth.
How do you think of yourself?
I'm just a guy trying to earn a living and do his work, and doesn't want to have people bothering him.
But you want them watching what comes out?
No, I don't care whether they watch what comes out, and I don't even care whether they listen to what comes out. I'm concerned with getting it out, just giving people the option of something other than the norm of American entertainment.
Do you know what you are? You are what you is. You is what you am. Get out or make ham.
The best thing about Zappa's music over the years is that you never know what to expect. While his approach may be shocking to a few, he has provided us with some of the sharpest social criticism of our time and with some of the funniest lyrics of all time. And that's on the record from Out Here in the Valley. Now back to New York.